The Brooks Bandits are home for 2 games this weekend, beginning tonight versus the Cranbrook Bucks and tomorrow against the Trail Smoke Eaters. I'm Nathan Crosby with Ken Fleury. Game day preview presented by Days Inn and Suites in Brooks. So Ken, not the way that the Bandits wanted to end the month of September, losing 5-2 at home to Blackfalds and then going up to Sherwood Park and dropping a 7-3 decision. Just your thoughts on the way the month wrapped up.
Well, the 2 losses are certainly disappointing, but there is a lot of positives in those games. I thought the Bandits at points played well enough to win those games and were dominant through portions of the game. I think the difficulty was that in the downtime they just couldn't rally and gave up some goals. And if you kind of look at it statistically, the Bandits have taken 22 penalties. They're averaging over 5 shorthanded opportunities a game, which is a problem. And secondly, goals for and against. They're giving up a little over 4 and scoring around 3. So if they can flip those 2 ratios, cut the penalties, score 1 more goal a game, give up 1 less goal a game, that translates into more wins. And statistically, you know, it's early. It's a lot of new faces and team. It's going to take time to gel, but they're certainly on track. And I think, you know, we'll look at the statistics of the next 6 games and see where they are after 10, and then that should tell us kind of where the team is potentially heading.
Well, we talked with head coach Dakota Mason about this. The team can't be killing off 7 or 8 penalties each game, especially now in this league, the BCHL, which is very competitive. And Ken, we're seeing just how competitive it is. I mean, Blackfalds looks improved, Sherwood Park looks strong, and this is a tough league now that the Bandits are in. So moving forward, we have seen in the past where the Bandits have those early season stumbles. How do you think they move on from here?
I think you just embrace the process. And, you know, I think some of the thing is individual play. Guys try to do a little too much. It's a natural thing to do when you're under pressure. So it's playing that team game and playing within the system. And the players, you know, over time will embrace that. Don't forget, we're only 2 weeks into this season with a lot of new players and a new staff. So, you know, it's just going to take a little time. But I'm positive that good play and team play will come to fruition, and this hockey club will be very competitive.
One of the standouts from last weekend was forward Liam Fitzpatrick, who scored in both games. So important to have a third-year player like Liam contributing like that.
Certainly so. He has experience in the league. He's got to score key goals for the Bandits. He's getting those minutes in the key situations to do that. So it was a good weekend for Liam, and hopefully his good play will inspire others and help the team get a win this weekend.
Cranbrook Bucks are in town, and they're coming off a tough weekend as well, losing 6-0 and 6-1. But the Bucks gave the Bandits problems last year, Ken. The Bandits won 3 out of 6 against a very good Cranbrook team that lost some of that firepower. But this is a team that's also going to be coming in grumpy from last weekend. What can we expect tonight?
Oh, I think they're going to come in and play very hard. And, you know, I think in the BCHL, anyone can win on any given night, depending whether they perform well or poorly. So it's so important to be consistent. So I think they're going to come in tough, and the Bandits need to push back. But, you know, it's a formation of a new group, and they're working towards and doing a lot of good things to win hockey games. And I expect that to continue.
Brooks Bandits, Cranbrook Bucks, tonight at the CRA, 7 o'clock. We'll see you there.